Come on. Come on. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Here's the thing. I've been really slacking on not self-care, but like just doing my daily things. And part of me is like, I feel like some part of that is because like the way this next chapter in my life is being or needing to be approached is like more of like a calm and like easy way, if that makes sense, instead of like waking up and having like an hour workout or going on a run type thing, which the sound of going on a run at 6 a.m. sounds amazing. Recently something happened where I felt unsafe to even be outside, so I haven't really been outside to enjoy my time there. But I just got my driver's license, so you know what that means. I'll be able to drive to somewhere else besides around town to go and do some meditation or some yoga or journal, period. Yes. But anyways, yeah, this is gonna be, I don't know, just kind of like a late night VLOGMASs. I felt like vlogging and I'm freezing, so I'm like kind of shaking. I just got my bed. I just got my mattress in and I'm redoing my room. I haven't been doing my like routine of that is like washing my face at night. Also been eating a lot of chicken, which I had stopped doing. I'm not like vegetarian or vegan or any of that, but I do try to eat as vegan as most vegan, or as least as animal products as I possibly can, you know what I mean? I share a room with my mom, so I'm like rearranging like half of the room, which is like where my bed is at and like my little space. Anyways, the reason why I've been eating more chicken lately is because at my job that's what they sell, and I don't have to eat chicken, but it just tastes good. Also I haven't really been able to like cook comfortably in my house or be downstairs comfortably, and yeah, which like literally sucks. This morning I cooked this stir fry, which was so good, with some chickpeas, and I grated onion and garlic, which I've never done before, and it brought the flavor out so much. So you should literally try it if you've never tried it before. Another thing that I really want to try is like once I'm able to is I'm so excited to be able to like bake. I love cooking. I just wash my face with this bar of soap. This bar of soap like dries out your skin. I use olive oil to moisturize my skin, which I love because every time I use olive oil the next day my skin looks so amazing, and it just makes me feel good and like I'm taking care of myself, you know. Also, not that I haven't been taking care of myself, but just like the way I've been taking care of myself is changing more so now. Like I've been waking up and instead of going straight into like an hour of yoga, I've been doing journaling or meditation. So yeah, really going inward, and I'm not mad about it. But yeah, there's just some things that I'm like, okay, like I still want to do this because, you know, like I want to do this for myself. So like washing my face after wearing mascara. Nice. So you can't open your eyes when you use this soap because it clearly burns your freaking eye socket. One day I'm gonna be in a face washing commercial where I literally get to shoot that shot where I splash myself with water like that. Mark my words. Now I'm gonna brush my teeth. Which this hasn't changed, obviously. This is the toothpaste that I use. I've had this for a while now, but it's vegan. And it whitens your teeth. Another thing that I really like to use when I don't use toothpaste is coconut oil. But if you use coconut oil, I think the one that I used was the unrefined coconut oil, and you have to like put it on your toothbrush. You can't dip your toothbrush or else the bacteria will go into the coconut oil, and you don't want that because that's nasty. Remember when I was small, I would always try to put as much toothpaste as I possibly can because I would watch my parents brush their teeth and they would always have a lot of like foam or like bubbles all over their mouth, and I'd always want to like, oh my god, I want to do that. But anyways, I'm gonna give my tongue a break because if you don't know, I have a tongue piercing. Looks like that, but I just put it back in because the bottom of my tongue was like hurting. Put it like I don't press on my skin, like, you know, until I do the face massage, which I want to get a gua sha. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. If that's not what it's called, then I don't know what it's called, but I want to get one of those. But I'm really trying to look for someone that is like certified from an actual Chinese store. Also, I've been using my hands to massage my face, and it's actually been helping so much. Like, I noticed a lot of difference in my neck area. It's like way more defined than it used to be, because I started like massaging my face, which I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, by the way, so yeah. Anyways, sorry for the booty cheeks quality. I'm laying in bed now, and one thing that I haven't been doing is drinking water as much as I should be, which like I still drink water throughout my day, but not as much as I used to, if that makes sense. And I guess I really shouldn't be comparing it because it's like a different stage in my life. But well, I just got the message of like what I'm doing right now, and like in this period of my being in this moment. Hold for train. In this moment, this season of my life, I'm really going within and really feel I'm moving on from the heaviness of everything. Like, I feel really good and at ease and at peace within myself and within my journey of life. That it's like, I know what I want and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't see the point in things that just aren't truly me, like judging. I feel like this time, this new season in my life, that first of all, the full moon is tomorrow, so love, perfect timing. But I feel like this season in my life right now is really calling for me to just be me and embrace this gentle and at ease side of me. I feel like the season before this was really about setting it like a schedule, which makes sense because like the full moon in Virgo and all of that. Yeah, more so like setting a schedule for myself and like a lot of movement physically, so I can like release emotionally and energetically, was really like the energy that was for me, that was being held for me in my past season. I love but yeah, I really feel called to be more inward, but not in a way that's rejective of the outside, if that makes sense. It's more so of like inside within me, I'm really at peace and I'm really at ease. So yeah, it's really just living in the truest form of that instead of judgment or letting what other people do like rub off on me, if that makes sense. And yeah, another thing that I've been doing when I wake up is writing down my dreams. I really do, or I voice memo it on my phone, just because I'm really in tune with that side of spirituality where I get a lot of messages through my dreams and all of that. Literally 2 days ago, I had a dream that my mom got sick, and 2 days later, like after I told her that I had a dream that she got sick, she was actually sick. Last night I had a really interesting dream, a really like fulfilling type dream, if that makes sense. Part of my dream was me being at my elementary school. It was like my second elementary school, but I would say first because it was actually the elementary school that I like moved up from. If you're watching this and you went to my elementary school, then you know what I'm talking about. But I had a dream that I was at an assembly and I was like a little bit younger, and all the people in my school were like a little bit younger than we actually are now. The new principal was doing an assembly and she was introducing herself, and I remember she said something like honoring your old principal, like Dr. K. We grew up calling him Mr. K, but then he got his bachelor's degree and name switched to Dr. K. And I remember like when the new principal came out, everyone was like so confused, and everyone was like, what, like we have a new principal, like what? And she was saying like honoring Miss Dr. K, blah 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 blah. And I remember everyone was like, oh my gosh, like, and I remember we all like cheered for Mr. K. And I remember I started crying and in my dream, but because of like happiness and like holy crap, like shout out to that one principal that was always so caring and opening to everyone. Literally, it was always so welcoming. So I remember my dream, I was crying, and this person next to me, which was a very specific person, but I'm just not gonna say who it was, they were like, are you actually crying? And I was like, yes, because he was like such a good principal, and like literally everyone loved him. Like he was always so like there with students, if that makes sense. Like he wasn't just like a principal that does principal stuff, you know what I mean? Like he was actually like in tune with like what was going on with the students and the school and stuff like that. That dream was so funny because the person next to me, that was like a sign within itself, I feel like, or like a message within itself. Yeah, the person next to me was like correcting the new principal on this project, on this presentation that she was doing. And for some reason we had to sing a song with the principal, but what she was projecting on the screen was like wrong than what she was telling us, and this person kept asking her or like correcting her, and I just remember like busting out laughing because it was so funny to me. I don't know, it was just really funny. Or giving the same energy to people who don't serve me. I simply acknowledge their actions and being and move silently. I feel like there's no more need to explain at all and just be me regardless. And what I mean by that is like, if I'm quiet one day or if I'm talking a lot the next day, I feel like there's just no need for me to explain. I don't have to tell people why I'm like this or why I'm moving in this way. I just am, and you know, enjoying that, enjoying my being. I don't have to overdo anything just to please other people or to make other people feel a certain type of way. And I feel like this goes a lot in hand with like working or having to put on a face when you're working or something like that. You know what I mean? And I realized that, not that I put up a front of like how I feel at work, but it's more so of like a overextending my energy to welcome the people that come into the restaurant, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I can be having a good day, but like I don't have to be like, hi, welcome, like, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, fuck off, like, what do you want, and get out. But yeah, just be me regardless of who or what happens or who's around me. I move in peace, not in things that don't serve me, with peace. And some keywords that I got were wholesomeness, ease, and quote unquote, you know what, that's okay. That's okay. Because it's simply okay to be me every single day without having to explain myself, or without having to overextend my energy so that other people can think that I'm happy, if that makes sense. Because it's really truly about how I feel like expressing myself today. Does anyone else do this, that whenever you get chopsticks, you literally use them as much as you can? Which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do. But I finally actually learned how to somewhat use them. So here I am. My avocado isn't the best looking, but we'll make it work. I was really craving red bell peppers, and these red bell peppers are from the farmer's market, and also the eggs are from the farmer's market, and the carrots that are in here too. And they're so good, like literally, like they actually taste like what they're supposed to taste like. Literally so good and so crunchy. So I've been training my cat how to not be on my bed because he is an outdoor cat, so he tends to go outside, and then like the neighbor cats, sometimes they have fleas, and they've passed it on to my cat before, which now he doesn't have them, but yeah, anyways, so I used to let him on my bed, but since I got a new bed, I'm like, okay, we're not allowing you on my bed like at all. One, because he goes outside and he's like, his paws get dirty and all that, and he likes to like roll around and stuff. So yeah, and then I just don't want my bed to be dirty like that. So anyways, yeah, I didn't really care about my old bed because it was like really old already and it was time for a new one. This one, I'm like, okay, only me and my arts and crafts.